Where the hell is Skinny Man? He knows that when darkness falls, we gotta go to the dark night side. I'm dead beat.
There will be no Skinny Man today. Dead meat.
Darth Bill.
Yes, it is I, Darth Bill.
Where did you put Skinny Man?
I got him with his one weakness. I just gave him a 30-pack of beer.
I told him not to take those anymore. Every time he drinks a 30-pack, he turns into you, evil mistress of the dark.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I kind of always picture you as a chick.
I'm one flat chick.
Prepare to die!
Oh. Why won't this work?
Wait, maybe if I turn the light on, we can find the button.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get the light.
Get the light. You can't get this thing to work.
That's not the light, that's the fan. There we go.
Light. I think I forgot to change the batteries.
Prepare to die.
I think I forgot to change the batteries.
That makes it even more easy for me to kill you.
Shit.
Wait. While you're here, you want to do this review with me? And just remember, I'm dead meat.
I know you're dead meat. I just said you were dead meat.
Shut up.
Come on, I thought we established this already.
Let's do the review.
Got it.
Welcome, everybody, to the Comic Cave. I'm Bronco Juggalo.
And this is Darth Bill.
Hey, we're discussing the 2019 film, Brightburn. Hence all the dark, yuppie, fake Batman, shit.
Fake Sith Lord thingy.
Yeah, why not,
Yeah.
So.
That's what gives me an excuse to get my cloak out.
This movie directed by David Yarovsky, something like that. I'm totally mispronouncing that. Starring Jackson Dunn as Brandon Byers, or Brightburn. By the way, the town's called Brightburn too. Kind of confusing, but not really. He just kind of took the name, I guess. Or the media gave it to him, or whatever.
Who knows?
Elizabeth Banks as Tori Breyer. David Denman as her husband, Kyle Breyer. And Michael Rooker as the Big T. And I think I still missed where he was in this movie or who that is. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
I don't remember anybody called the Big T in this movie, or unless I was just totally out of it and just didn't notice it. So, whatever.
Yeah, it is a good movie, though. I really enjoyed this
was
film.
a damn good movie. Had a lot of fun with it. Okay, basically, our plot is the Superman story.
Yes.
Nature versus nurture in this case. In Superman, he came from a noble birth, but he also was raised by good people. In this one, he comes from an evil birth, and he's raised by good people, and the nature wins out over the nurture basically around the time he reaches puberty.
Yeah.
And he has all the same powers as Superman, can do everything Superman can in a, 12, 13-year-old body, however old the kid was in the movie. I don't remember. He had his birthday in the movie. And he starts killing people. In a way, this is kind of a comic book slasher movie.
It is.
Huh. It's also about a birthday. I could have done this for Slashback Saturday, but I got another movie coming for that. Really didn't find out a lot of extra about the film. It was made, that's about it. It had a limited run in theaters, came to DVD, Blu-ray, and now we got it. And honestly, I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time with this movie.
I love this movie. I really do. I can't say enough about this film because everybody knows I am not a Superman fan. I'm not. I find him to be a very blah character, and this is what you're gonna get. Maybe you'll get the little goody two shoes Boy Scout 1% of the time, but 99% of the time, this is what you're gonna get. You're going to fucking get this evil fucking kid. Because kids don't know any better.
And, of course, we all know why they did Superman the way he did. He was supposed to end with all the powers. He was supposed to be the inspiration of the nation at a time when it was right before World War II. And, you know, we were at a very bad place in our time in our history.
Yes, we were.
You know, so
and then we got even more.
Our country needed some help. Our country needed some moral help, and they got it in the form of Superman.
And Captain America.
A little bit later, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit later, but they did get it with Captain America as well.
So, want to get into pros and cons?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's start with cons, because I don't have very many.
Okay, you start.
I only have one con in this film. And it's a very nitpicky little con. The spaceship is the only metal that can hurt or cut this kid.
But it's just like Superman and Kryptonite.
Right, but it's a pretty strong piece of metal. They drug this ship all the way from the woods to their barn. But yet the mom can, when she's being chased around by the kid and she wants to use a piece of the ship to kill him with, she just reaches up and breaks a piece off.
Okay, yeah.
And I thought that was like a little bit like, okay, so this really strong metal, you know, it survives space and a crash, and she can just reach up and rip a piece off of it. Yeah. Only con I had in the whole film. I was just like, yeah, that just wasn't good.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, I could see that. Okay, I can.
Only thing I had to say bad about the movie.
All right. I've got one con for this film, and it's kind of one I can't explain very much. By the end of this film, I thought something was missing.
I think it's because they left it open for a sequel.
That could have been it, but still something just seemed unfinished. And I cannot put my finger on why I feel this way. And that's the only con I have for this film. So please, if you've seen this movie, please put it in the comment section if you felt the same way, and maybe if you can explain it better than I can.
I've heard a couple people say that, but I really haven't felt that way. I didn't feel that way watching it.
I did though. Just something missing. I can't put my finger on it.
Right.
But that's it for me, you know, as far as cons. I love this movie. I get the Superman movie that I've always wanted.
Yeah, and it was just a really good movie, period.
Oh, yeah.
So, my first pro.
Yeah.
This was a really good take on the Superman story. Very different.
That is a pro for me as well.
Some big comic book fans have compared it to the Ultraman storyline.
I don't see it. I see more Superman.
Well, the Ultraman was the opposite of Superman in the opposite universe.
I still like to compare this more to Superman than Ultraman.
But that was about it. But I love the story. They took a great source. They had great source material. Come on, whether you like Superman or hate him, it's still a good story.
Oh yeah, even if and most people love Superman, and maybe that's some of the haters. Yeah. Like, but no, yeah.
Like I said, great source material. They do a really good job. It's a really good interpretation. It left me at the end going, wow, that was badass.
Yeah. Yes. All right, my first pro for this film are the kills in this movie. They are inventive. I love the kills in this movie, and the blood and gore is nice to go along with them, but they are pretty inventive. Like when he takes his uncle's truck and lifts it up and then drops it, and then his uncle pretty much splits his head.
His face right here,
and it's the jawline from the steering wheel,
and it's all like hanging and shit. It was cool looking.
Oh God, it was so beautiful.
And I actually have the same pros. Both the gore and the uniqueness of the kills. Yes. Very cool.
Yes.
I like when he makes all the stuff explode and the glass goes into the lady's eye and she pulls it out and her eye's coming out. Oof. That was cool. So some spoilers here, guys. I love how he kills his own father. He literally turns the Superman heat vision on and just burns through his head. You can see the father's head collapsing in on it.
Right through his own eyes, too.
Yeah, it looked fucking badass.
Fuck yeah.
This movie was fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The special effects look like a lot of comic book movies. They did really good with the CGI here. He's flying in and out of his own house, going right through the walls, attacking his mother, you know.
And just speed like the Flash, you know.
Yeah, it was. It looked good. It looked like they could have came right out of the DCEU or the MCU, you know, as far as the special effects go. You know, I really did enjoy that. I enjoyed the kills, enjoyed the gore. It's on point, and I enjoyed how unique the kills were.
Oh, yeah. All right, my next pro for this film is the cast. You really have no big names in this film. They're really
not that big of names. Yeah.
Not big names. But the cast does a phenomenal job of bringing this story to life.
That was another pro for me, too, was the acting in the movie.
Yes,
the acting was just top-notch. These guys did a really good job.
Yeah.
There wasn't a single person I was like, man, they just kind of suck. Or,
There was ruined it.
Especially the mother, father, and the kid. Unknown kid out of nowhere, and he's freaking killing it in this movie.
Yeah. I have no idea who he is. I've never seen that kid anywhere.
He doesn't even have his own Wikipedia blog, you know? So,
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
My next pro is that the dad takes the boy out in the woods to Old Yeller him.
Yes.
And I thought that was just cool. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And that's how Daddy dies. He gets caught because the bullet hits him right in the back of the head and bounces the hell off.
Yeah. I'm going to put down Old Yeller.
Yep. I found that to be very, very
amusing.
Exactly, James.
Amusing. Highly. All right, my next pro for this film is the interaction between his father, stepfather, and himself. It's kind of a father-son moment that turned into really awkward, and that was the talk. That talk turned into really awkwardness. Like, well, you know, son, you can let these things, you know, you can do them. Like right now? Like, what? No, not right now. Not right now. Yeah. It was the talk that I think any kid, at least any male kid, has had with their father. And
I didn't
either for some reason. We never had that either.
My stepfather was an ass. And my real father wasn't around to do the talk with. Not like he wasn't around emotionally, he just wasn't around physically.
Yeah, exactly, you know. But still, the awkwardness, it was just a funny moment in this film where, right now?
Didn't we kind of learn a little bit about that by stealing your dad's Playboys and looking at them?
Yes, we did.
Wait.
Yes, we did. We gave them back.
Yeah, I know.
We borrowed them.
And no, we weren't together when we did it.
No, I actually took them first and then showed them to him.
Yep. So, I got one more thing to say about this movie, guys.
All right.
Well, technically, I got two more things. I love how evil this kid is. He just goes fucking evil.
Yes.
When the mom opens up the ship doors and falls in and she sees the waitress, the first person he kills, splayed out with her guts and shit hanging out. That was just cool.
That was amazing.
Like, I thought that was really awesome. But so, with that being said, I love the ambition that this film has. These filmmakers went for broke.
They did.
They did not hold back.
Yeah,
they went for it and they achieved it. And they showed such ambition. This is a film. This is a superhero movie for horror fans.
It is.
This is not a film for the mainstream audience. But they treated it like it was a mainstream film, and I like that.
Yes, I will agree with you there. Didn't think about that part, but I will agree with it. All right, I got nothing left.
Well,
favorite kill.
Oh, there we go. Mine is the daddy kill.
Mine
when
too.
When he burns through the dad's eyes, that was my favorite.
That was awesome.
See how alike we are?
Yeah. It was awesome when he did it because it's right after he tries to Old Yeller him.
Yep. I like using that as a verb.
That is awesome, actually. Old Yellering him.
Yep.
Yes.
This is Bronco Juggalo saying peace.
And Darth Vader saying good night.